Hey folks, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Saurabh Pol. Welcome to Pol Ki Bol. We are live today, and what I want to talk about today is the kind of courses that you need to do, free courses, right? Which, according to me, are really helpful in starting out in the field of marketing. And even if not starting out, it will. If you're a beginner, you have already started out. Even if you're at an intermediate level, these courses will really help you boost your career, right? So if you're in marketing, even B2B marketing, product marketing, whatever it is, right? Even B2C marketing in some ways, these courses can really help you. This has been my experience. And I just wanted to show you guys what all I have done and why you should do them, and how to start with them and all. So I can see I'm live right now. So just wanted to confirm. So let me start by saying this thing, right? When you do courses online, right? As much as possible, don't pay for them. Okay. I'm being very upfront. As much as possible, don't pay for them unless and until you have finished the free courses. Okay. What I mean by that is there are so many free courses online, it's not even funny. Okay. And which people are not even aware of, because they must be like, most people are like, अरे अगर ये इसमें पैसा नहीं दिया तो मतलब कोर्स का वैल्यू क्या है, which takes me to a very important point, right? कोर्स के वैल्यूज क्या होते हैं? Now I don't know who put this in many people's minds. They were like कि like we have to do these courses, and courses कर लिया तो companies भी हमको भाव देगा. Now that may have been true 15 years ago or so, 20 years ago a little bit, but not really today. Also depends on the course that you do, right? So you have friends who, and also depends from which function that you're part of, which domain that you're part of. And I mean, hey, hi Krishna. So let me say that, like, I have a friend. Okay, he did his engineering in telecom, in telecom and all, and electronics and telecommunications. And then he did a course in CDAC, and it's a very tough course. He did it for like 6 months and all. This is many years ago, okay? And he did, and he got a decent start in the industry as a coder, okay? And even today he is a coder, and he's doing very well. वो तो भाई जाके बैठा है कनाडा में, अच्छा खासा कमा रहा है. He's doing very well. Now that's fantastic, right? But that is one course which actually was, took a lot out of him and was actually regarded by the industry. Even finance, if you look at finance, CFA is one such course, right? And it's a very tough one. There are exams and everything, and it takes years to clear it. CFA 1 hota hai, CFA 2 hota hai, CFA 3 hota hai. Even there are things like CPA and all of that, right? Company law wala bhi hota hai wo sab. So there are many different domains that have these advantages, right? Ki if you do this certification, then you will get this, advantage in your career. The problem with marketing is I don't see our domain having a set authority who's like, ये मैंने आपको पर्चा दे दिया, हमने आपको ये certification दे दिया, now you can be well set because all companies are going to recognize it. Please remember, marketing does not have any such centralized certification giving authority. Hi Aditya, I'm all good. So if you keep that in mind, right, this is very important for you to know that if you just start believing कि marketing में तो ये course कर लिया set हो गया, वैसा कुछ नहीं. You might have to do multiple courses, and if you're going to do that, you might as well start with the free ones, okay, or the easy ones for that matter. And even within courses, there are like things like strategic courses and tactical courses. Remember, it is not a guarantee that you do courses and you will get something in return. All that you will get in return at most is that your knowledge will increase, okay, and your understanding of marketing concepts will improve, which is, if you are a student of the game, is amazing, right? Which I am, and I'll continue to be. So let me start by saying that I did my first marketing course in 2013, okay? So मेरा graduation हो रहा था, and I was like, I need to understand a bit more about marketing. I need a course other than just the degree that I did. Let me go and do this course, right? And I'll show you which one it was. Now I need to adjust my screen and everything, so please bear with me. And there is this. Yeah, I'm still learning how to do this, right? Just give me 2 seconds. How does this work? Order, move. Okay, cool. And here we go. Okay, so you guys can see my screen, right? Just let me know in the chat section if you can see my screen. Let's see if you can see my screen. Let me also check over here, and I'm checking, screen dikh raha hai na, guys? You can see my windows. Let me also go over here and check. Yeah. Delta play, please stick to the topic, please. and everyone else also. Cool. You guys can see my screen. I can clearly see it. That's fantastic. Now, what I wanted to show you was this, right? Now, this was like one course that I had done, right? Which was long back. I had done this course, which is like Introduction to Marketing on Coursera. It was like I think University Wharton College ka hai ye, and I think Business Foundations Principle. So this is like an actually good course. And here's the thing about Coursera, right? You need not pay for them. Okay. If you feel that you have the money, if you feel that it will help you, certification chahiye hi chahiye aapko, you can do this. You can genuinely enroll for free and you can get it. In fact, I think Coursera has a student discount also. So do look into this. The Introduction to Marketing course, I think, is pretty fantastic. I did it, and usme you see these things like basics, branding, customer centricity, go-to-market strategies, and all of that. The challenge with Coursera is I really need you guys to know that Coursera is a strategic courses wala, certification provider. It will rarely teach you exactly what to do. Okay. So if you want to clear your basics, you want to understand the basics, then Coursera is fantastic. If you want to know, okay, अब समझ गया क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, then there are other places for you to go to, right? So please remember that. And Coursera can be a bit expensive because even back then मैंने 2-2,500 रुपए दे के लिए किया था इसको. ठीक है, even back then, like imagine, I think today it's 4,000, 5,000 rupees or something. So keep that in mind, right? The other course which I'll say strategic in nature is I would say these Google digital marketing and e-commerce certificate. This is a huge one. I didn't do this, but I can see this is a good one. I will recommend this one because it is officially with Google, right? And it's partnered with Coursera. And 7 course series है, beginner level है, 6 months at 10 hours a week. तो अगर आपके पास time है तो ये करते रहना, okay? So that's what you need to look at. I did not do this course, although coming back, this is my profile on LinkedIn. Many of you keep asking me. Please remember, this is this is my profile, and I'm not saying ki come please follow me. मैं बोल रहा हूँ, look at the licenses and certifications that I have over here. Okay, you can check some of them out. So don't worry, you don't need to sit and take notes and things like that. You can just check these out and you will get it, right? I had done this digital garage certificate, and some of these, as you can see, 2016, 2014, and all of that. Like these are the courses that I did, right? There is proof of it. These courses, I don't think this course exists anymore, but it was an overall course ki, okay, kya hota hai, or, on online and everything. But right now I can see that there is this one, which is Skillshop, which is Google ka hai, promote a business with online advertising. If you see this one here, you see how to, display advertising, connecting through email, advertising on the websites and things like that. One very important part, which I don't know if you should do it now. It's a tough one, but ideally I would highly recommend is the Google Ads search certification and the Google Ads display certification. Okay. These courses are actually a little tough, but if you do them, you'll really understand quite a bit about, how Google works. And this is invaluable information if you want to start out in the field of marketing, right? And even like I know core digital marketers who don't really do this course, which is unfortunate, but please do it, right? This is pretty helpful is what I would say. The next thing I will say is, okay, once you do the overall strategic courses, I will highly recommend you going to this place, right? This is called as HubSpot Academy. Okay, HubSpot is it's a CRM, and you need to look at this. Inka ek academy hai, completely free hai. You can just do these certifications. As you can see, 10 lessons, 5 hours, 11 lessons, 5 hours, and all of that. There is the digital marketing ka course that you can do. You can just click on it and you will find out exactly ये लोग क्या करते हैं इसमें, इस course में क्या होता है. As you can see, it's a free certification course, and you will learn that, okay, what are the basics of digital marketing is what I can learn over here. So keep that in mind. HubSpot Academy, कितने सारे options if you just look at it, right? Inbound, you have like social media marketing, content marketing in general, digital advertising, and all of that. Email marketing ka bhi hai unka, which I have already done on my LinkedIn, right? I have it. So please keep in mind HubSpot Academy. It is very helpful. It is for free, correct? And now here's the thing, right? Just because you do a course does not mean an HR looks at your CV and is like, wow, this is amazing. But there are 2 advantages of doing a course, right? The number one is that the HR is like, okay, this person is at least a little serious. This person has done this, which means that he or she qualifies at least for an interview, correct? इट्स अ वो आप इतनी आसानी से रिजेक्ट नहीं होंगे. Nobody is going to select you just on a course. I promise you of that. But the second thing what a course does is it gives you the industry jargon. It gives you a theoretical base which you can use to answer questions better in your interviews. Correct? So please remember that part about the courses. This is something which I really wanted to make. And whether you're B2C marketing or B2B marketing, this will be really helpful. You know, another place which gives free certifications is this one, which is SEMrush. SEMrush is a SEO tool, search engine optimization tool, one of the world's best. Okay, usme if you go over here, they also have free courses in their Semrush Academy. And over here, there are these courses like SEO Principles, an essential guide for beginners. तो आप जो भी ऑनलाइन देखते हो, whatever you search on Google and whatever comes up, that is called the search engine result page, correct? So most of it depends on search engine optimization. I think by now most people know this, but if you really want to know the technical aspects of it and really want to understand at least the basics, एक घंटे का कोर्स है, मतलब टाइम लगता है उसको बताते हैं, 1 घंटा 2 घंटा होता है. But if you just click on this, you will get this. You'll see what all is in there, components, introduction, target keywords, on page, technical, off page, and things like that. Thoda sa advanced course here. This one was the one which I had done, which I knew about SEO. I was just like, okay, let me understand it much more technical, इसमें कि crawling, indexing, robots.txt and all this. Even I bola tha search engine result page. So things like that, right? So anchor text, bad links. If you really want to work in marketing, especially digital marketing, nowadays I think all marketing is digital marketing, whether you like it or not. So these are really important things that will really help you be, prepared, because it's not necessary that your college is going to teach you these things, right? Doesn't matter which college you're from, or if you're dealing with an ad agency or something who really know what they're talking about, you don't want to be fooled by them. I want you to learn all this, right? This is very, very helpful. I'll try and put all of this in my in the description of the this thing. But yeah, I think this is very important. आपको ये करना चाहिए over a period of. And here's the thing, don't get overawed by this कि अभी मैं बैठेगा कोर्स पे कोर्स करेगा. Let me tell you one thing that happens when you start doing courses, right? Guys, इतना headache होता है ना वो कोर्स करते करते, because you genuinely feel कि wow, like I'm doing this course, but like 1 घंटा 2 घंटा पढ़ने के बाद you really get a headache. At least I get a headache after studying for 2 hours at a stretch, because this is very information dense. And if you're going to do these things, please ensure that these things are retained by you. कि एक दिन क्या 7वें दिन भूल गया, point नहीं है इसका. Correct? So space it out. Space out your certification prep is what I would highly recommend, right? See, अभी तक जो भी बोल रहा हूँ सब free है. जो भी बोल रहा हूँ सब free है. Okay. Now there is one question, like I am a product marketer, right? If you want to get into product marketing, if you are a PMM rather, even if you are a PMM and you want to know things better, this is for you, right? There is this beautiful website called productmarketingalliance.com. Okay, so if you look at Product Marketing Alliance, इनके तो खुद के courses भी होता है. They have their own product marketing certification. Okay, it costs like a good 1.2 lakhs and all, if I'm not wrong. एक course एक 1.25 lakh का लगता है. So this is pretty expensive. I have not done this. Okay, but funnily enough, I have done a 1 lakh ka course in the past in 2019. Which I kind of, I don't regret it, but I feel stupid doing it. But okay, you can say I regret it, but I'll come to that later. That is also an important part. See, I've made my mistakes. I don't want you to make those mistakes, right? So here's the Product Marketing Alliance, beautiful website, amazing. They have their resources section, okay? And within the resources section, like आप यहाँ पे जाओगे, drop down करोगे, resources में go to articles. It's the content hub. I have chosen one topic, go to market. एंड इनके आर्टिकल्स पढ़ने में ना, आपको एक आर्टिकल पढ़ने में 20 से 25 मिनट लगेगा, मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लाइक शिद्दत से इफ यू रीड इट, राइट? सो इट टेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट. सो मिस किरण खन्ना हैज रिटन दिस आर्टिकल. इट सेज 5 minutes रीड. ये 5 minutes लग रहा है, ये है वैसे, ये वाला थोड़ा छोटा, ये 10 मिनट मिनिमम लगेगा आपको पढ़ने को. बट देन देयर आर अदर्स लाइक दीज, राइट? Look at this one, how to build an effective repeatable go to market process. So if you see this ना लंबा बस एक वो टेक्स्ट बुक पढ़ने जैसा होता है. But if you do it, you literally get, okay, like GTM क्या होता है, go to market क्या होता है. These are extremely important things, right? And these are very technical, and no college is going to teach you this. At least the colleges I went to, unfortunately, didn't teach me this. In fact, you will be so shocked that even some companies also don't have technical knowledge of all these things, right? And ये फ्री में पढ़ा है, ये इंटरनेट पे फ्री में पढ़ा है, हमको बाद में जाके पता चल रहा है. which is so unfortunate. And this is definitely something that will help you crack interviews. I promise you that much, right? I promise you that much. अगर आपने शिद्दत से किया तो. So that is what I'm trying to tell you. And see, these different articles are there. I know I'm just showing you go-to-market plans, but if you're a product marketer, there are many things that you can do. Obviously, you go to the Content Hub and you will see so many things are over here, right? Oh, by the way, they have something called as membership content. So if you become a member of the Product Marketing Alliance, वो पैसा दे के बनना पड़ता है, you can access this content, right? So, but I am not a member and I myself am not a fan of all these things, right? Keep paying itna and getting into it. जो भी free है उसको सही से करो and then it should be done, is what I would say. So yeah, I don't click on the membership content because if you do, then it's like, oh, become a member and फिर आपको मिलेगा करके. But there are so many articles, as you can see, and there are so many different types of topics that are part of product marketing that you will see over here. It's incredible amount of knowledge that Product Marketing Alliance has it. How to launch a product, how to successfully build a go-to-market strategy for a SaaS product and things like that. Extremely, extremely important these things are, correct? So once you do these free courses, right, then I would highly recommend you move on to things like these. Okay, this is my Udemy. Now, this is a website I really like, Udemy. Now, you'll be like, Udemy sabko pata hai kya bakwas kar raha hai. Now, I'll tell you, Udemy is the only place probably where I pay money. Okay. Now, the reason I do that is because Udemy gives you tactical information, right? Strategic information is given by all the other courses I showed you over here, except for like HubSpot also gives both strategic as well as tactical. So does Semrush for that matter. But if you see, this is like, okay, you're directly in the brass tacks. You are in the trenches और आप चीजें exactly कैसे किया जाता है. This is what this course teaches you. Product marketing, management marketing is what he's called it. Decker's product marketing MBA. This is what I've done myself. You can see that certification on my LinkedIn, right? But इसका एक चीज बता रहा हूँ, ये थोड़ा it is more on the digital marketing side than on the product marketing side. But if you still want to do it, I would highly recommend get into this one because it gives like some good metrics and all. Funnel क्या होता है, funnel from one part to another, how do you go, how to create a GTM plan and so on and so forth. So it is very good. If you want, if you're into B2B marketing, definitely do Alan Chubb's B2B content writing masterclass. I benefited from it. I did it. As you can see, I purchased this like a couple of years ago, and this is I've completed these courses, and these are highly recommended is what I would say. It takes a lot of time, by the way. इनको करने में मतलब you see 37.5 hours on video, demand video. 1-1.5 महीना लगेगा आपको just to finish one of these. So see, I showed you all of these, right? Now I'll also tell you one more thing. Like this is one course which I had done. Digital Marketing, Columbia Business School, Executive Education. Literally, like as you can see over here, like अच्छा खासा किया था ये. I had done it from Emeritus. Okay, and it's like customer engagement, social media planning, and analytics. And let me tell you that while the like the teaching was good and the content was good and the assignments were great, I paid almost 1 lakh for it, like 75,000 to 1 lakh के बीच में मैंने पैसा दिया था इसको. 2019 वगैरह में किया था. Yes, exactly. But what I realized was that it is 70-80% strategic and 10-20-25% at max is tactical, which means like I want to know, okay, मेरे को ये ज्ञान तो आता है, MBA कॉलेज में सीखा तो था, but you are just regurgitating what I already know, and what is the ROI? No one ever saw this and was like, wow, आपने ये किया है. Funnily enough, my two managers, I had like 2 managers in that company where I was working at that time. Both of them had done this course. Both of them had done this course, but they needed it because they're strategic folks, right? I was still tactical at that point of time, right? So when you see something like that, you need to ask yourself कि मैं 1-1 लाख रुपया खर्च कर रहा हूँ किसी कोर्स पे, मैं 30,000 खर्च कर रहा हूँ, मैं 15,000 20,000 कर रहा हूँ. So I would highly recommend against it, but it's up to you what you want to do, right? But I don't think these courses make any sense who get so much out of you because HRs in India like हमको फर्क नहीं पड़ता, हमको फर्क नहीं पड़ता ये कहाँ से आता है. So cool, this was on the courses that are to be done. Now I'll take some questions. तो आप लोगों का अभी कोई questions है, so please put in the chat. What I'm going to do is I'll stop the window capture and I'll get this up all again. Cool. You guys can see me, right? Cool. Sorted. So let me start with a very good question that has come over, and please stick to the questions related to the topic, right? Yeah. Hey Adit, hello. Shraddhank is like, thank you for this topic. Welcome, bro. You need any more topics? Let me know. Yeah, Pankaj. Hi, Pankaj. Rohini has asked a very good question, right? I know it's late. There are very few people right now. Sorry about that. The stream should have started like an hour ago, but I wasn't feeling that great. Rohini is asking, does marketing have any targets? Like, is any number attached to your head? Definitely. Depends on what marketing you are. There, see, aajkal na, without numbers, you can't exist. Okay, those days are gone. Everything can be measured, especially in digital marketing. Okay, and as much as possible, if you look at my other videos, I've mentioned you have to ensure that you know, your work is related to revenue somehow, because ultimately it's all about that. Baki sab gyan hai. Okay, so for example, like within marketing also, say if you are into performance marketing, literally the name says that, right? Performance marketing. Um, if you look at performance marketing, some of the numbers on your heads are like kitna leads leke aaya, kitna leads convert hua. Finally, what was the ultimate conversion rate? If you put out an ad, you know, if you are in the performance marketing, you put out an ad, you are judged on, okay, what was the click through rate of that ad? You know, कि 100 लोगों ने देखा तो 4 लोगों ने click किया, that's 4% click through rate. You know, and then it went over there, how many people landed on your landing page? वो landing page पे 4 लोग गए, वो 4 लोग में से एक आदमी ने ही सिर्फ वहाँ पे register किया या अपना email details वगैरह दिया. So your landing page conversion is 1 out of 4, that is 25%. You know, I'm giving a mota moti, right? So these numbers are on your head, okay? And then after that, of course, they are like, okay, ये सब funnel में आ गया, हम इसका क्या करें? How many of them finally became customers or took a decision that we wanted them to take? That is your conversion rate, right? Ultimately. So those things are definitely on your head, Rohini. Also, if you're into content marketing, they want to see, okay, what is the organic traffic did you get? Okay, you have a web page, you have created a blog. What is the bounce rate? What is the engagement rate? Or even on that, what is the conversion rate? Because you want ना कि मेरा product है, मैंने blog लिखा है, free trial है, demo है, क्या है? Something or the other is always on your head. Correct. So these things, even within marketing, 110% you will have numbers on your head. 110%. In fact, in some cases, marketing to have revenue on their head, like performance marketing, inbound marketing. They're like कि तुमने जो campaigns run किए उसमें से हमको कितना revenue आया? You get me? These are very important things. Growth marketing has to clearly numbers on their heads, right? Okay, 100,000 people were on our website last month. What is the conversion rate? How many people got into free trial or a demo, and how many of them actually converted? What did you do? You know, what was your drip marketing effort that led to the conversion? So within marketing, there is a lot of what do you say, measurement of your actions, and all have to be more or less related to revenue. So keep that in mind. Crick Freak is asking, have you tried MUNs? What is MUN, Crick Freak? Yeah. What is an MUN? Can you please let me know? Rohini, I hope that answered your question, right? I hope that answered your question. So yeah, even if you're in events marketing, people want to know, okay, this event we went, we spent like $10,000. What was the ROI on it? कितना leads आया, कितना लोग ने finally हमारा product खरीदा इसके वजह से, so on and so forth. Yeah. So Crick Freak is a model United Nations. Come on, man. No, it's not related. I know it's late. I'm so sorry I started the stream late. I feel a little foolish, but it's okay. Yeah, it helped you a lot to better your skills, Crick Freak. For what? Anyway, does anyone else have any more questions on this, especially related to these certifications and courses and all? I would highly recommend just putting it in the chat. You know, I'll wait for a couple of minutes. Yeah, Rohini is asking, yes, but I hope it's not as brutal as sales. Completely agree, Rohini. Sales is brutal, but I can assure you, like, marketing can also be brutal, frankly. But sales is sales. Sales is the toughest. I can assure you. Sales is the toughest. Marketing is tough from its own standpoint. Atharva, I'm not going to answer your question. I am sorry, but because I'm talking about marketing today, not everything is about MBA. Yeah, you can go to my other videos and you can post things over there about MBA. So yeah, that's what I think. And once again, yeah, guys, don't spend money until and unless you are exhausting all free and kind of cheap options, because Udemy लगता है वो 5,000 and then 95% off and you get it for 500. So please ensure that you save your money and you act judiciously and responsibly. Correct. So that is an extremely important advice I give to everyone. Even if you're starting out in marketing or you have already gotten into it, it's important. And even I today also I keep doing courses. By the way, I keep doing courses because ऐसा नहीं कि मुझे सब आता है. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So please read about these things and find these blogs of all these different companies, and you will get real gyan out of it. Right? It's very helpful. So yeah, that's about it. I think. Yeah, Atharva is like 70%, 10, 12 BBA. If I score good and above 90 plus a good score, can I get a good college? Atharva, once again, MBA. MBA entrances, I don't make videos. Yeah, that's not my forte. So anyway, thank you, folks. This was Polkeball. I feel bad. I should have started this at 11 o'clock at least. I couldn't. I was at the gym until 10:30. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.